I think something that's important for everybody here, if you guys want to make music your career, you know, and really do that for a living, you have to commit to it. That becomes the thing that you do, you know. So you may need to do other things to supplement your income so you can do music, but you have to dive in fully, and that's kind of what we've all done. We've all made the decision to do music, make that the main focus, and try to do things within that realm. You know, I think if this is what you want to do and you truly want to do it, and that's what you have to do, is this. But that goes for anything you really want to do. If you want to be the best doctor or the best lawyer or the best garbage man, just do it the best you can and give yourself to it completely. And everything else will sort of fall into place. It's a more, you know, philosophical way to look at it. But really, make that the focus and then build everything else that you need around it.
I would comment on that as well and say, you know, we get a lot of people asking us about like what the right way is to approach that, because a lot of people say, oh, well, I'll do this job and I'll kind of do music as a hobby, and that seems right. You know, that seems like a good approach. But the truth is, if you treat music as a hobby, it'll just stay a hobby. Your thing you give your priorities to, like that's what's going to be your main thing, and it'll just stay that way. It's not ever going to just flip over magically. And the truth is that there are bands that are making it their priority and figuring everything else around it, which, you know, it's rough, and it requires being creative, where that means that you find jobs where you can go on tour, you know, for a month at a time or more, and, you know, a lot of people wait tables, bartenders, just any job that you can do, or you can make a job for yourself or have some sort of thing that allows you to be able to put in time for music. You want to be on call for music. That's the only way that you'll have a chance. And that doesn't guarantee you anything. That just lets you play the game. Because there are bands that are out doing it 24/7. So there's no way that, like, you doing it sort of casually is going to allow you to overtake them without some massive amount of luck, and you can't count on that. So absolutely, if you want even a chance at a music career, you have to go in head first, and you have to realize that there's a pretty good chance it won't work out, and that has to not matter.
One of the most important things I realize is that your family, your friends, all these people who support you in what you do, you're going to disappoint them eventually. They're going to expect you to come to a birthday or a wedding or some sort of thing, and then you either have to choose between the gig or that. And sometimes you have to make really hard decisions. So, you know, like figuring out where your priorities are. You know, I've had to, you know, I pissed off so many girlfriends by doing this job. So, you will, and the kind of the thing that you have to establish with your family, your girlfriend, your friends, is that you will disappoint them, and it's just it's the nature of the work, it's the nature of the job, and it has to be respected. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to go and deliberately disappoint people, but there will come a time when you have to make a hard decision, and you need to be able to do it. You need to be able to stay strong to it.
I'd say one vocation you could definitely look into is private tuition. If you actually start teaching music, it's a really good way of making money on the side. Keeps you active. You'll probably find that you improve as a musician in the process as well. So.
We've all done that, by the way. We all do individual lessons at some point or another. Like, a couple of us do it actively now, but we've all done it at some point or another. Taught, you know, and like you said, it helps you get better at your craft. So that's the first thing I would ever do. If
you can be pretty flexible when you work as well. So that's a really good job to get into.
Kevin, yes.
What are some of the logistical challenges you've had to overcome on tour?
That's what